Welcome back to the channel. Today we're stepping into the latest updates from the Bates family that have quietly taken over social media over the past few days. In this video, we'll look at how several members shared small but meaningful moments from their everyday lives, not through big announcements, but through honest glimpses of home and family. Carlin Bates opened the door to her children's growth. Lawson and Tiffany showed life with their two young sons, and Lydia brought a calmer tone with scenes surrounded by nature alongside Trace, Riker, Kaya, and Ellie. Each story stands on its own, yet together they feel connected by the same theme of time moving faster than expected. Let's walk through these updates and see how one large family can live different chapters at the same moment, all in their own unique way. The first part came from Carlin Bates, who showed daily life at home with her three children. The focus began with Navy Kate, the youngest, who is currently entering an important stage of baby development. Carlin wrote a simple sentence: "Miss Navy Kate found her feet," marking the moment when her daughter started realizing her own body. In the video, Navy was seen holding her white socks again and again, a small movement that actually carries a big meaning about fine motor skills and curiosity. There was no long explanation, only the quiet warmth of a baby learning about herself. Many followers felt that Carlin managed to capture the most honest side of early childhood. The next update shifted to Layla, Carlin, and Evan's oldest daughter, who was at her ballet class. Layla appeared wearing a black ballet outfit with a lively and confident expression. Carlin added the text, "I think we may have a little actress on our hands," because Layla seemed to put real emotion into every movement, even when she was lying on the floor following her teacher's instructions. She was not just practicing ballet, but almost acting out a small role on an imaginary stage. When the music started, Layla immediately smiled at the camera as if she knew she was being watched. This moment showed how talent often grows in the simplest learning spaces. Carlin's story ended with a calmer yet emotional photo showing Evan walking from behind while holding Layla's hand after ballet class. Layla was still carrying her pink bag, her small steps trying to match her father's pace. There were no staged poses, only a simple walk home that felt warm and genuine. Many followers considered the photo of Evan and Layla as one of the most honest pictures Carlin has ever shared. In the fast-moving digital world, simple images like this often carry the strongest emotion. From their small home, the story of growing children continues without needing any added drama. Meanwhile, the posts from Lawson and Tiffany Bates brought a different tone. The couple showed their home life with two boys, Will as the older brother and Theo as the baby. In the shared photos, Tiffany was seen holding Theo with a calm expression, while Lawson stayed close, stepping into his role as an active father. There were no fancy decorations or special concepts, only everyday scenes unfolding naturally. This simplicity made many followers feel connected to their story. The public saw a young family learning to find a new rhythm. Will became the center of attention because of his new role as a big brother. He was seen staying very close to Theo, as if trying to understand what it means to share love and attention. His expression showed a mix of curiosity and pride, something very natural for a child his age. Tiffany often showed how Will was slowly getting used to his brother's presence and wanted to be involved in small things. Lawson also seemed to enjoy this phase with a softer and calmer attitude. Many believed this period would become an important foundation for the bond between the two brothers. Every small detail felt meaningful to those watching. Kelly Jo's presence in one of the photos added another layer to Lawson and Tiffany's story, bringing a touch of the older generation into their young family. The image of a grandmother holding her grandchild always carries emotional weight for bringing up Bates fans. That single photo seemed to connect the past and the present in one simple frame. No long caption was needed to explain the closeness that could already be felt. The post showed that the larger family remains an important part of their journey. From just one image, the public could sense the value of togetherness being kept alive. The third story came from Lydia Bates, who shared a series of photos from a family trip with her husband Trace and their two children, Riker and Kaya. In several pictures, Ellie Bates was also seen joining them, adding more warmth to the family circle. Nature became the main background of Lydia's posts, from wide snowy fields to a cozy wooden cabin. A photo of Kaya in Lydia's arms with mountains behind them became one of the most noticed images. There was a strong feeling of calm in every angle, far from daily noise. Lydia let the visuals speak without many words. Riker looked excited in every outdoor activity. In one photo, he sat on the snow wearing a thick green jacket, looking at the camera with the pure expression only a child has. Kaya spent more time in her mother's arms, protected from the cold mountain air. Ellie's presence added extra color because her closeness with her nieces and nephew looked very natural. Their togetherness showed how family bonds stay strong even far from home. Many followers felt that Lydia's posts carried a more reflective tone than the others. It was as if there was a quiet message about slowing down for a moment. Some pictures showed Trace skiing on snowy slopes, adding movement to the story. The activity revealed another side of their life, not only about raising children, but also about enjoying time as a couple. Lydia seemed to support her husband while still focusing on Riker and Kaya. The mix of adventure and family warmth became a consistent theme. The trip was not presented as a luxury vacation, but as a space to build memories. In the open nature, the small family found a way to reconnect. When these three posts are viewed as one whole, it becomes clear that every home in the Bates family is writing its own chapter. There is Carlin's house filled with children's voices and simple routines, from Navy discovering her feet to Layla walking home with Evan after ballet class. There is Lawson and Tiffany's home colored by a new rhythm as parents of two, with Will slowly learning his role as Theo's big brother. And there is Lydia and Trace's world with Riker, Kaya, and Ellie, moving more quietly among snow and wide spaces. No story stands above the others because they all complement one another. Together, they create a small map of how one big family lives at the same time in different ways. For the public, the value of these moments does not lie in big events, but in honest details that feel familiar. The posts reminded people that family life is often made of walks home after ballet class, a baby learning her own body, or Will carefully trying to love his little brother Theo. Social media works like a shared album where those fragments meet and gain new meaning. In a stream of content that often chases sensation, this kind of calm becomes a rare space to breathe. It shows that stories about growing together do not need explosions, only the courage to record ordinary days as they are. And that brings us to the end of today's story. These updates may look simple on the surface, but together they paint a clear picture of how the Bates family is growing in different directions at the same time. From Navy discovering her world, to Layla's steps after ballet class, to Will finding his place as a big brother, each moment carries its own quiet meaning. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which part of these updates touched you the most, and why did it stand out? Let's talk in the comments and share our thoughts together. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss the next chapter from the Bates family. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.